about that money, what the fuck you niggas thinking about? You think it's cool? You boys stay your asses. Yeah. You can live free or die hard, my nigga, or you can live your life close to God, or live or die by the trigger. Live by the trigger. I got tears in my eyes for these little niggas. Don't need to go that route. If you didn't groove around dealers, you know what I'm talking about. Shooting AKs, a young nigga. Or what the
I don't really ride my goddamn seatbelt on, but I know it's so annoying. What's up, world? Riding out of this shit today. Yeah, I was gonna try to make a video about but I'm just going to give it to you now. You know, they need to be some kind of law they need to make for these motherfuckers, and this goes across the board with everybody. You know, they need to make a law for stupid motherfuckers. And this is just to make a law where people won't be innocently being killed. Like recently, they just had a situation up in New York. They got the money from the young girl and done killed her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you do crimes like this, it should be automatically a death penalty sentence. It's bad enough you're robbing, and I get it. But they give you the money, you still kill them? Come on, man. This goes across the board for everybody. But they won't make a law for that. Because their eyes is mostly about, in my opinion, and this is my opinion only, they just do this, for them it's just like another slave that we're gonna incarcerate. So if anybody know about that prison industrial system thing that they got going on, this is what it is. But if they really wanted to stop the killing, in my opinion, people who do this stupid shit, just silly. They need to get the death penalty, and they shouldn't even wait for no 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take, like, for instance, the family. The family have to sit there like you done killed their loved one innocently, right? So now he faces the death penalty. So now, how could you get closure knowing somebody done killed your loved one innocently? So now all of a sudden you have to wait until their day of death come. 15 years, 20 years, it shouldn't even be that way. I think for those crimes, that should be done like immediately. 2 years the most. Be done with it. Or a year. If they put this out to show that you will get the death penalty if you kill like people innocently, you understand what I'm saying? Maybe the murder rate will go down because people will sense like, damn, they ain't playing. And this goes across the board for every nationality, period. Everybody. You got people killing kids. You understand what I'm saying? You got people killing, you know, all this craziness going on. So yeah, in my opinion, I think that should be what it is. Motherfuckers get the death penalty on Jeep, like, right quick. You know what I mean? And maybe the murder rate will go down. But I think the people have this interest, and everybody is a slave. Every slave is money made. You understand? And when we're thinking about Egypt, Egypt became great because they had slaves. And this is what America, I'm just drifting off now. This is what America was abundantly flourishing with because they got the idea. They probably got the records, whatever they have captured from the Egyptians back then. They took that and they used it to build up this country. And that's what made Egypt great. And this is why you may find the pyramid on your dollar. There's something to that. Because Egypt was kind of like America in a sense. But it's a new age Egypt. You have your slaves, so they've gotten so smart to where they have inducted pretty much nations from around the world. And it's just a different kind of slave thing going on now. So a lot of you may think like, because they the slaves that they had back then was just picking cotton and all this other crazy shit. That wasn't the case. Slaves was like a commodity. Slaves was like money. People sold slaves for money because of their skills that they had. And it's what they're not telling you to make you think that these people ain't know nothing. No, they know something. There's a reason why you had the slaves, because they had skills. That's why you wanted the slaves. And people wasn't killing their slaves because that was money. And this is when the other guy came upon who were saying that, I forgot his name, the Willie Lynch dude. Because I guess they wasn't no ban. I guess is the reason why they was killing some of their slaves, because they wasn't no ban or whatever. They could have been stubborn or whatever may be the case. But this is what made countries great, slave. And that's what it is. So now back to the law stuff. A lot of killing, in my opinion, will stop. There's two things you got to tackle down. Poverty, because where there's poverty, there's crime. No resources. Even in our communities, you took away the vocationals. So now the kids don't have nothing to fall back on. No skills or whatsoever. You've taken it out of the schools, especially of our schools. And one thing I mentioned before, which I kind of find was weird to me, is that how is it that you in the predominant black area, but for these elects, the selects or elects, they have them now, you have something that we can't really use in society. Like if you put in all black community school, your elective is photography. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you put photography in that? Niggas ain't trying to be photographers. You see what I'm saying? So it's all a trick in itself. So we not being mindful of these tactics that these people be using, and it's why we're fucked up the way we are. And you blame us for being messed up, but a lot of you come here, you didn't experience none of that stuff. So you're speaking on that level where you don't understand. But we got too many people telling you what it is. And the people who did made it, they have found the way to make it. You don't have to find a way to make it. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, when I'm looking at these little stores, when I'm driving around or when I'm seeing these stores, like, to have a store open, it takes money. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm wondering how these people are so plugged in where they can continue their businesses, but you don't see any customers. You don't see it flourishing that way in order to be paying the rent, whether they're renting it out or whatever may be the case is. Like, it seems like they're plugged in some kind of way. So there's a lot of little things going on up under our nose that we don't realize. Yeah. So I'm just speaking on that. Even with the law thing, there need to be a death penalty for niggas doing stupid ass crimes. Just like they caught Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna kill a nigga and then you make a video about it? Or like, you doing stupid shit. And that's the shit I'm talking about. You post it up on Instagram, you talking crazy, whatever. Niggas should get the death penalty straight up. Just for being stupid. Just for being stupid. Get them niggas a death penalty, man. Don't kill somebody innocent like that and be on Instagram and bragging about it. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you young folks, man. Like, younger folks. You niggas out here bugging out. It's like y'all jumping right off the porch and you ain't really taking in experiences, so, you know, keep you from doing the do's and the don'ts and stuff like that. You understand? I seen niggas running out the store with Louis Vuitton clothes and stuff like that. Walking out the store. Man, you're killing for nothing. With power comes great responsibility. You're not responsible to have a gun because you're too caught up in the power of the gun that it makes you want to kill. It makes you feel a certain way. With power comes responsibility. And that pistol, that gun, that's power. Because when you show it, the presence of it makes the whole scenery change. With great power comes great responsibility. You got to be responsible when you got these guns. Because like Tupac in the Juice movie, he had that gun, he didn't know how to act. With great power comes responsibility. You got to be responsible to carry or having great power. And if not, you will do stupid shit. You will kill somebody. And now I'm hearing, like, even in broad daylight, which is nothing new to me, in broad daylight, they got people, like, whatever, they had a rapper got killed in Miami somewhere down in Florida, right? Hit him up. He had his kids in the car. And that's one thing. A Gangster's Chronicle. If you know you involved in some shit, man, don't have your kids around you. Don't do that. Because the difference between lacking and slipping, as I explained in one of them videos, lacking is when they catch you without it. Slipping is when they catch you, whether you got it or not. You weren't paying attention, they rolled up on you and got you. I done heard stories, niggas getting murked in the drive-thru. McDonald's getting their kids something to eat. If you got kids and you're into some stuff, man, separate yourself from your kids. Don't have your kids with you. Give them that much respect to not have them around you. Because the way it is, anything can go down now. Anything. And you ain't even got to be paying attention. And that's when they catch you slipping. When you least expect it. And damn near ambush you. And before you know it, you're dead with your kids and stuff. So my advice, man, if y'all niggas into any of that, don't let your kids be around you. You understand what I'm saying? See your kids when you see them, but don't have them around you. Because now you done put their life in danger because of your lifestyle now. Don't do that. Gangsters Chronicles, baby. So now we got niggas with these, pulling these stupid stunts. I mean, nobody gave y'all the game. So y'all out here gung-hoing now. Y'all going for broke now. Just out here just doing crazy stuff, not even thinking. Like you're doing crimes and not even thinking. They got cameras everywhere. Nigga, you got to be ski mask when you go in and go out. They caught dude, up in New York. I don't know how niggas keep doing crimes in New York when New York is like the main tourist attraction for people around the world. So you know they got cams everywhere. everywhere. So why would you, I know poverty and you're doing bad. And that happens because there's no resources that you can get a hold to. You go to McDonald's, you got to keep trying, And for some of us, it's hard for us to take that rejection sometimes, because if you out here, man, I'm trying to get a job, can't get a job, fuck it. I'm going to go back out here, whatever. Sometimes going to jail is probably, in their mind, is better than life now for them. People think like that. People think that way. People think like they'd rather die before they go back to prison. You got people thinking like that. People thinking, as I said, people thinking that my niggas be like, they feel like it's best to go to prison than to be out here, because out here you gonna starve if you ain't got it together. So they will take them penitentiary chances, because life, they're so down and out now. So a lot of y'all may be like, damn, why they doing this? Why they doing that? You got the type poverty, man. There's no resources, so and so. You get a high school diploma, so what? Nigga, you barely get a job with that shit. Being this, you understand what I'm saying? Because the market now is so flooded. I know people who got diplomas and still fucked up. So let's not feed our kids this fantasy. You get your diploma and all this other shit. Nah, nigga, it ain't over yet. And for the boys, y'all gotta have some skills, which they have taken that away from our kids in the schools. So we got these black politicians, which I'm really against, as much as the other politicians or everybody else. But the black ones, the black looking ones, because a lot of these have like backgrounds that they're from somewhere else, and their parents are from somewhere else, so they're not really foundational. So I have a situation with them because they're in these positions of power, but they're being like bozos and busters. Like, they don't understand what's going on down here, seems to me. Like, if you're in a position of power and you can't do nothing that you want to do, like, what's the whole point of you running for whatever office that you're trying to run for? I don't get it. So that goes to say that being those from here originally and those from somewhere else, they may not have that love and compassion for us as the ones who actually in the mud, who made it. And now they're looking like, okay, this is what we got to do because these people down here so and so. You're too smart not to realize that. And I'm saying that just sarcastically. You're too smart to not realize what's going on. The schools don't have any trainings no more. You go to some schools, probably in some white area, they might have the resources. And this is why a lot of times we take our kids out of our schools to bring them over to your other schools, because we know what it is. The education level and the education is different. They're taught different. They got different resources. And that's the reason why. So it's so bad. Why is it like that when we got our own black politicians that supposedly, quote unquote, in positions of power to make changes, which they ain't changing shit? You understand what I'm saying? So it's almost saying to me, as people be saying, like, this is what my response is saying like this. People will say, well, you guys don't go and vote. Okay. We voted to put a mayor in position, right? Mayor won. So who's really putting who in position? We put the mayor in position. He won. Why we can't use that for the governor? Why not put a black person of interest, of our interest, who had interest in us, put them in positions of power? So you're voting for those to be a mayor, but you're not voting for those to be a governor? Come on, man. There's something tricky with that. There's something tricky with it. If you vote for a mayor, why not vote for the governor? The governor's damn near like the president of your state. And this is why we don't have black governors. I don't know if you ever realized that. You don't have any black governors. They're not going to give, that's like being the president of a country, of a state. They're not going to give you that. And I'm waiting to see a black governor, a couple black governors. I see a lot of black mayors and chief polices and all that bullshit. Why you not getting up to the top level? You feel me? Why you not getting up to that? You voting for your mayor to be a mayor, right? So what? They don't want to be a governor? What's the difference between you being a mayor and a governor? Then the mayor don't even have any power because the way the police is running rapid. What is the black mayors doing? They compromise themselves, so it's all bullshit. Look at the results of these people in positions of power that look like us and see what they're doing, what they can not do, or what they looking like they don't want to do. Reality is going to show. I remember a couple years back, a guy asked me, "Man, we got to go and vote. We got to go and vote. Blah blah blah." We're in the ghetto, right? And he was still so hyperactive about it, and I crushed that. I said, "How you want us to vote?" And the minimum wage here is like, at the time was like, I tell him, I say, "Motherfucker, you looked around this place lately? Look around. Where's the reality? The reality is we fucked up, but yet you're encouraging us to go and vote." He just paused. And like I took all that excitement out of his body. Just like that. You niggas are not looking. You caught up. And being caught up, you're able to see what you think you're seeing. You think you're seeing results, but reality is showing you, nigga, this is reality. Results is an illusion in your mind that you're thinking that you're seeing. So yeah, we got to figure this out, man, because everybody else, in my opinion, have resources to where they are. You know, they had the Afghanistan people came over. Racism is silent, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Racism is silent. So listen, if they bring the Afghanistans over here, right? They coming over here with nothing, right? Yet they're giving them almost a couple $1 billion to get them settled in. That means they got money to put in their community, to build them their own community, their own schools. Brought them over here. I'm just saying, this is how they coming up. This is how other groups are coming up under our nose that we're not realizing that. This is what they're doing. If I come from America, right, and I go to another country with shit, let's say even $100, $200, like someone be saying they came here with $200 or whatever. Where do you think I'm gonna live at? In certain places in the United States, you got to have a bag to start off with. You can't just go into another country just for the plane ticket. Because unless you being homeless for like damn near, you find a good job for like, that's paying you like a lot. You live homeless for a minute in your car or whatever, wherever, under the bridge, wherever you living at. You're stacking up your money. Now you can't come from somewhere that has nothing and your rent, like rent in some places I heard, like even I think in Florida, the rent damn near about $2,000 or something like that a month, 1 bedroom type of shit. I can imagine in Miami, I can imagine in New York. You understand what I'm saying? So my question is, where they getting all this money from? Like, everybody's making money? No, I don't believe it. The government has to be giving people money to get them started. They're giving them a bag. That's just my opinion. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about their parents work hard. Probability, maybe 4 or 5 out of what? 100,000? Let's just say that. What's the probability that's true? You understand? With no help. No help at all. Niggas in the United States ain't have no help. Fuck struggle. Come on, man. Drugs came in. They put the drugs in our neighborhoods. People don't understand that, why we the way we are. You got to understand why we are the way we are. Because if you don't understand that, you're looking at it from your point of view. Our side of life is different than yours. Oh, we all came from poverty. Yeah, probably. Poverty commits brain crime. Unless you really good. When the drugs came in, we was getting infatuated with the money. Fuck going to school. We want this money now. You understand what I'm saying? So in order to live luxury on a level where we was comfortable, we had to go out and risk our lives to do that. What about you guys? Did any of you have to experience that? It's different, man. Choices, yeah. You know, but we all came up as innocent children. So what happened between us and we living in the same areas? What happened? They got drugs in our area. They don't have that in your areas. I'm saying your, I mean like other people, whatever. You don't have them in that area. You have it in ours. Every ghettos, you have it. And it was stated before that they put back there to destroy the black family. That was the whole purpose of one of the situations. Then I believe Ronald Reagan picked it up to help put the drugs in our community. You know, they sent these agents in to sell, you know, get the keys and all this other shit, which was agents to put the drugs in our neighborhood, because we ain't own no boats and all this other shit. We didn't have no connect. They sent a nigga in that looked like us to bring the keys in. And so and so bring the crack in and all this other stuff. So a lot of agents surrounded by. You got motherfuckers on YouTube, agents. You know, they block you. They keep you from, you know what I'm saying? They do that. And that's gonna be another topic I'm gonna talk about, Mr. YouTube, because I see what y'all doing. Yeah, you can't promote us saying about certain things, but you allow the air traffic, the internet traffic, you will let that flourish when it's talking about promoting violence among us. And the killer, you will allow that to go through. Yeah, you allow that to go through. Yeah, anything that's promoting some kind of destruction, you allow that. Yeah, and you got the power to allow it. Just like you got the power to put people under a what they call that shit? Damn, I had it right. I was thinking about it. Can't think of it now. Like somehow where damn, you two have this thing going on where they'll put you up under a something that your videos won't be put out some kind of way. I forgot the name of it though, but they won't allow it. So they it's like saying that they're not gonna tell you that they're not gonna allow it, but they have it where they won't allow it. So when it comes to violence and promoting a lot of destruction among our community, among our, you know, our people, they allow it. They allow it. But we talk about some other stuff and they real keen about how they doing it. And then you got your cronies who work for YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this for YouTube as a corporation. And I always say this about their constituents who are behind whatever they can do to do what they do when they're doing it. You know, in some cases, fair use, unless it's commentary. You know what I'm saying? You can use it or whatever. I literally had them. Damn, I can't think of the name of they got. I can't think of it now though, but some of you might know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just got to be aware of what's going on. You know, they want to make a law to stop people from saying this shit. You know, but like I said, if it don't get out with me, that's so real about the power, and the power just goes out and do what it does. Somebody gonna say something. So you're trying to contain something that can't be contained. Again, you got the shades, JayDevonchis. Yeah, you can check these motherfuckers out on Amazon. The shirt. Yeah, shirt nice too. Yeah, money, baby. The JayDevonchis shades. Got these off Amazon, baby. Yeah, be a closer look at it though. That shit bugging me out, y'all. I can't figure out what they got that thing up under, man. Damn. What they call it? Damn, I can't think of the name of it. Like dark band or some shit. But yeah, they will, like, I remember they took my video down. I'm just some real shit here. Well, I know they fuck with me. They had a video of Megan Thee Stallion, like back then they were saying that she was a tranny or whatever because she was on stage and something fell out. As soon as I got over, within a couple hours, like 1.k views about it, right? The constituents at YouTube stepped in and stopped it, right? Gave me a strike or something, took the video down or some shit. So now I went onto another channel and seen the same video up that wasn't taken down. How would I know? Because I was able to play it. So I know they be fucking with me. Anything that promote violence towards our community or destruction, that's what they do, dog. And I hope all you motherfuckers get sick. And get sick with these other couple viruses coming out for you. And who knows what's going on now with this shortage. Yeah. Enjoy your kingdom while you can. That's all I used to always say. Enjoy it while you can. Yeah, for those who've been subscribing, see my videos here and there, remember I said that before all this other stuff broke out. Enjoy your kingdom. Because whether man doing or whatever, but you always got to figure out who's the power behind that. Who's the influence behind the creation of something evil to do something. Yeah, God made the devil, nigga. To carry out his judgment, to do so and so and so. If we want to look at it on a spiritual level. Let's just say somebody created that bullshit. Where did he get the inspiration to do it? Where did he come up with the idea to mod? Come on, man. Man can't do nothing, dog. When our breath leaves, you're just a body on the ground dead. I'm saying, who made things, man? Come on, dog. Who knew you needed 5 fingers? What can you do with 4 fingers? About the 5th finger. Who knew? Everything made with design and purpose, man. Motherfuckers talking about saying, you know, I heard some guy talking about saying is the reason why animals kill each other and all that bullshit. Nigga, God gave them sharp teeth. Who created the animals? Why do the lions got the sharp teeth? Why they out there tackling the food that they know they can eat? Can you rip that food up with your teeth? It's purpose, man. Everything was made with a purpose. If God made those beautiful animals out there only to be eaten by those lions, their purpose was to feed the lions. Fish in the sea. We eat fish. Fish was made for us to eat. Some fish were, some fish wasn't. Some fishes are made, I'm drifting off, but some fishes was made to, you know, help keep the population of fish down. Or everything has a purpose. You understand? Why the sharks have sharp teeth? And the sea ain't nothing but of a living fish. So why does he have sharp teeth? So that's everything is made purposely. God gave them sharp teeth. God gave eagles sharp nails, sharp beaks. What do they use their beak for? To help rip open, right? Who created that? I'm just saying. Can't blame this all on this idea of sin and all this other shit. That ain't got nothing to do with creation. Nothing at all. You understand? It got nothing to do with creation. God made the creation. Who knew we needed these certain foods and trees up over the, the trees blossoming out? That is part of our anatomy in our body, that our body need from that to help nourish the cells and whatever else is in our body. Help nourish that from eating a fruit. Who knew? Come on, man. So we got this whole idea, this false concept of the creator, the God man or whatever. The animals got sharp teeth for a reason. To rip through the flesh of those animals that was made for them to eat. Why do some animals don't have sharp teeth? They eat the plants. So whatever they take in from the plants that God put, now the animals eating it. So now the lions or whoever comes to eat them, help give them the energy that, whatever they need in their body to sustain us. You see what I'm saying? Death is part of creation. Yeah. So don't think God is some living, loving, always loving. If that was the case, none of this shit would be going on. We can make up a world in our imagination that without death, without killing, how it would be. So let's just say you have to kill animals. What, you gonna wait for them to die? If you wait for them to die, you're gonna starve and you're gonna die. So you got to go out and kill an animal in order to eat it. You got to catch them in order to eat them. Why? Because our body needs it. The fruits and vegetables, that's probably a different type of ingredient, a nutrient. One of the nutrients that our body may need also. Along with the meat, that whatever nutrients is having, the meat that we need, our body needs it too. Our cells and all this other stuff need in our body. Come on, man. Yeah. I heard Job, I'm drifting off again. Job was questioning God about so and so and so. And God came down. I know some of you read the story or whatever. And God said, who are the baby birds are crying out to when they want to eat. So you missed that. You saying they crying to their mom to feed them. But the Lord said, who is they crying to? They crying to him to give them the ability to go and get the food for the child. You see how that works, man? Come on, man. Told Job to get some nuts, nigga. Get some balls and answer me this. Since you doing all this talking, where were you when I was laying out the foundation of the earth? But now you saying all this stuff. Now get some balls, nigga. Gird up your loins. What we say. Get some balls, nigga. You ain't got no nuts. Let your nuts hang. That means courage. Heart. Yeah. That's about it right now. The Gangsters Chronicles. Real Talk 101, the Gangsters channel. Dropping a few things for you. Even though I'm sitting in my car, I'm still looking around because you never know. I'm just saying, niggas be slipping out here, man. You let females set you up because you're not used to, you haven't got out to experience Nothing. You have nobody to show you the game. The do's and don'ts. Niggas set you up. Females set you up. People set you up. If they want you, they gonna get you. You may think they ain't watching you. They watch you. They waiting for you to slip. And if you got kids, man, and you into some shit, leave your kids from around you. Seriously. Don't put their lives in jeopardy. Don't do that. Because you seeing now, motherfuckers don't care. If they see you in the car, they might not even see the kids. Well, regardless, they see you. When they see you, guaranteed to be I see you, Biggie, they gonna spray the car up. Don't care who in there. Yeah. Holla.